Too close. You too close. Too close for comfort. Hey.
Hey. Welcome to the Nooo Degree Podcast, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
How everybody feeling today?
Good. I can't complain.
Can't complain.
Ain't gonna change nothing anyway.
It don't work.
Don't.
What about you, Jess?
Blessed to be viewed and not seen. Seen and not viewed.
And how you doing over there?
I'm good, brother.
Y'all already know who that
You
is.
seem so far away, brother.
Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead. Let's do an ego spill.
Not yet.
Spill it.
It's
Spill
got to
it.
come naturally.
It's okay.
You can't back me in the corner yet.
Clearly we see we in a nice new studio, so we gonna give my boy Gio a round of applause for pulling this thing
Gio.
off.
He throwing up the deuces.
But you got something to say.
I'm just trying to figure out why Mike not on the sofa with us.
Okay.
And you over there like the black Archie Bunker.
So this
In
chair
your
make
own
you
chair.
feel some type of way.
You're an old ass man, Archie Bunker.
Like, do you know who Archie Bunker is?
No, who's that?
I don't know.
You never watched the Archie Bunker show?
That's a show. You know who I
About
thought
it.
that was? I thought the guy who spent the wheel. What's his name?
That's The Price is Right. Bob
Price-
Barker.
Bob Barker. Don't nobody know his name either, do it?
He do.
I do.
Old ass Q.
Watch him out. Watch him out.
Old ass.
So is that because after this, I don't want nothing else about the chair, bro.
I think we need a love seat and have me a black seat on the end
You want
too.
your own chair.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you want to rearrange furniture.
Sound like a good idea to me. Shit, why not? People move stuff all the time.
Hey, TK, do you feel the type of way of being on the sofa?
No, just the fact that my feet ain't touching the floor. That's it. I feel like a kid.
Get your little stool put under your
They're
feet.
just dangling. I'm just like,
What about you,
I
Cole?
hope
Do you
not.
feel any type of way?
I'm fine. I just don't like
Okay,
who I'm
well,
sitting next to on the right.
Long as Jeff fine, you know.
All right.
I can't read on phone.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Today, well, of course, I got my cousin, Jess. Round of applause, please.
Yeah, just couldn't do it.
Do it.
Can let me just say this? Your auntie Nikki told me to tell you on camera
What?
she waiting for her invite.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Why you had to put pressure on me like that
Right.
before we
Look,
start?
I gotta respect my elders. My big cousin told me to tell
You said
my
you gotta
little
respect
cousin.
your elders.
Yeah.
All right. It's coming. I'm
You ain't
older
no
than
elder,
you.
though. You
Yeah.
just old.
Ooh, I love the old jokes.
Y'all already know who we got over there in the corner.
Yeah. It's me, the old man, on the sofa.
Round of applause him too. Okay.
Can you clap louder? You so far away, I can't even hear.
And of course, today we got a special guest. We have TK. She'll probably have a nickname by the end of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Add on to the TK. How we
Hope
doing,
it's a
TK?
good nickname at the
It's
end.
gonna be good.
Yeah,
Round
it's
of
gonna be
applause for our
good.
special guest for driving all this way because
Yeah.
we in the boonies. Yeah, we in the boonies.
And we're gonna pray her
Nothing wrong
leg
with
don't
it.
fall asleep.
Oh. Let's get on. Let mom a round of applause. We got. I mean, it's nothing doper than a supportive mom.
Oh yeah.
Run out the way because she don't drive in the rain. I mean, soon we met up, we got a quick little talking to.
Yeah.
We driving out here in the rain.
I hate driving in the rain too.
You hate driving?
Me too. I already drive like an old lady.
Man, what's up?
I
Y'all
don't
got
drive like an old lady. That's I how do. come I don't like driving in the rain. If I
We ain't pleased nobody today. Gio, can you drive in the rain, Gio? Okay, Gio.
I can drive.
That's
in the
kind
rain.
of crazy.
Jordan drove in the rain today.
You
drove
you
halfway
good
here.
driving in the rain? Okay, so why is it that we got the men who don't care about driving in the rain, then we got one, two, and all the women care about driving in the rain?
I mean, I just don't like.
Is that a
driving in the rain.
coincidence?
Most of women y'all don't drive wanna like be y'all on driving GTA no way. anyway, so y'all
Gio.
it's probably fun and y'all driving through the rain.
Is
Y'all-
that a coincidence?
Well, I mean, I don't
Gio's
think
a
women
smart
like
man.
driving anyway. So any excuse not to drive, it
That's
fits
like-
into.
okay, so
I ain't gonna lie,
that's-
you sound that sound about right.
Yeah, that's it. Cause y'all don't like to do nothing.
Right. Well, we're not gonna have a toxic show today.
We not.
I couldn't bypass that. Though.
You threw an alley oop, and I was finna dunk it.
I'm glad you didn't do it. I'm getting.
Don't dunk it.
I'm getting the death roll. You know, Jessica give you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it goes straight to the heart.
I'm looking at this wall right here. I ain't even looking at y'all. I'm talking to myself today.
So let me take that gum out. Y'all can hear. I'm just
Ratchet.
You going in?
You ate today? You hungry?
now I had some pasta
For breakfast?
for breakfast.
Unhealthy. What we got on tap, bro?
I mean, I got. I'm trying to figure out the best way to come into this thing today, because okay, forget it. I do it. I'm frustrated.
Why are you frustrated, sir?
I'm gonna do it, Donna.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, why are you frustrated?
I'm not gonna make this a black thing,
Okay,
but it's kind of like
a black thing. Just say what it is.
I have had some of the worst times, toughest times, working up under people that look like myself.
Me too.
Me three.
How about you?
But I had
Me
some
four.
tough times
Matter of
working.
fact, I had good and bad.
Okay,
I
so
can't-
let's do this. We'll start with y'all experiences. Let TK. What about you? What was your experience?
I had worked at for a clothing boutique store. They had like different stores in Atlanta. So I started young though, straight out of high school.
Right.
Before I knew it, they like, oh, you the manager. They put a lot of responsibilities on me. Off bat.
Okay.
You know, but I feel like I learned the do's and the don'ts as far as if I decided to open up my own store or have my own business. They did a lot of things like the right way as far as their customer service, but other things was like, that's ghetto. But, you know, it was my job, so
okay,
I was just like, you know.
Let me ask you this real quick. Do you think you took on too much too fast? Just to play a little bit of devil advocate before I run my mouth.
I don't think so. I feel like I needed that. Personally, I feel like I just needed that type of responsibility. You know what I mean? It just opened my eyes to, oh, you can do this. Because at that moment, at that time, I'm fresh out of high school, I didn't know that I could. I didn't even have interest in what I was actually doing. I just needed a job. And it just showed me on my end that I can lead, that I can, you know. But I don't think it was too much on my end.
What was the worst experience? Like, what was the part that was just like, man, this is boo-boo?
It was a few of them.
Mon dudes, don't kill me, okay? Okay. It was boo-boo.
It was a few of them. Closing, last minute having to close down, just shutting the stores down. Just shutting the stores. Like, how, you mean I ain't got no job? Or I got to go to this location now, you know? And then the pay as well. I had did so much for them, you know, and I put so much in. And when I asked for a raise, they couldn't even give it to me. So I decided to, since you don't want to give me more days, like more hours, or what I meant, raise my pay, I was going to try to get more hours. So I ended up taking a day one day for one of the other managers, and he was like, nah. But I was like, yeah. And I had showed up at work anyway, and he was like, what you doing? I was like, I'm working. And he was like, no, you not. He was like, you work, but you're going to work for free. And that day, I quit.
Is it so? Do that kind of bubble down to like the lack of stability? Like
As far as them, or
yeah, like
I think
you're not stable, you're not able to grind.
But I think too, Mike. A lot of black people, we be so happy to get a job. We'll just take it and just deal with the BS when it comes, just because we want the job and we're willing to take whatever BS. You know what I mean? It's like, I need a job bad.
What was your experience?
I ain't worked for no black people ever in life. I had black managers, you know, stuff like that, and most of them been horrible. You know, don't know how to lead, don't know how to talk to people, stuff like that, and you're not gonna get the best out of people from doing that. So,
Cuz?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Same
It's,
story.
You know, a lot of people get put in positions that they aren't. Like you said, you get put in a position that you aren't necessarily trained for, and a lot of that is what happens with people. You put people in positions because you can pay them nothing, and so because you paying them nothing to do more, it kind of trickle down to all the other people, and so they don't give a damn. So they treat you like they don't give a damn, and then now you don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like that could have been you. You know, you got thrown into this position.
I don't know.
With no real training.
I didn't.
And no real pay. But, you know, you took it out on the people that should have been. But it could have went the other way. And that's usually what happens. I'm gonna take this untrained, no skills person, put them in this position, don't prepare them. So that's what I've learned. Like, it didn't make it better for me on the end. Like, I had this shitty position with this person. But like, as I got older, I realized in retrospect, a lot of their frustrations trickled down to us because they weren't being paid or being trained either.
That's true.
But everybody accepted these jobs though.
Right, you accept
So
the
you
responsibility.
just-
So yeah.
man, you got to take what come with it.
Right,
Good
but
and the bad.
you know how we talk. You get a job, you keep that job.
I worked for them for years.
job.
I worked for them for years.
It took me so long to understand that I should be treated a certain type of way. And it's like, you can tell that's something that's intentional. Like, it's intentional for you to feel that way. I believe, personally, working with my own. Have y'all had any different experience working with outside of y'all?
It's the damn same,
What was
man.
that? It was the same
It's
thing
the
across the
same.
board. Okay, so hold that thought. What about you?
Yeah, it was just. I feel like it was just about the same. Only thing that probably was different was just the attitudes that would come with people that were over you.
That's a big deal when you're doing overtime.
Yeah.
That's a big deal when you're picking up extra day. Now you working 6.5 days a week.
Yeah.
That's a big deal when you say, "Hey, I'm not gonna be able to see my kids because this what I got to do to sustain myself." I mean, I would take a nice attitude. You catch more bees with honey. Do you know how many people get done wrong by somebody with a smile on their face,
Oh yeah.
and they
Yeah.
willing to take it?
So many.
I mean, it's catch-22.
And you said something at the beginning, like you said, you think it might be a race. I don't think it's a race thing. I think it's a generational thing because, like, people from like the baby boomer age, they were taught, "Hey,
That's my
you-"
group, right?
Just about.
All right, I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
They were taught
All right.
that you get this job, you work this job, you get a 401k, you pay into your Social Security, you get your disability, you get a retirement. But by the time like Jordan and them come along, they ain't gonna be no real Social Security at me. Ain't gonna be no real you're gonna have to. That's why now we're in I call it the age of get the hell on. Nobody is working 40 years in a job.
You tell everybody to quit their job.
I'll say around 35 and younger are not staying at a job, somebody else, because it's too many opportunities. At least that's what social media will have people think.
Yeah.
It's too many opportunities to make your own money. And I just think generationally speaking, our aunts, granddad and them, like they were just taught you get a job, you work 20 plus years, you retire. But ain't gonna be no real retirement from jobs soon.
Even if that's what you still do that give you an excuse to handle people any kind of way or to be shitty?
No.
Even I don't give a damn if you work. You can work 20 years at Taco Bell, move up. I mean, you top out at $60,000 a year. You make your living off of that. You raise your kids, and it's nothing wrong with that. That don't give you an excuse to treat a person like with lack of compassion.
Yeah.
But compassion and empathy overall are scarce today.
Why you think so? Because of what you do? Because the different how they was raised.
No,
in
I just think
that
people are
generation other than ours.
desensitized in general.
I think more people today are way more
Aware,
right. There you go.
but that don't necessarily make them more empathetic.
Yeah.
You had some bad experience at a job, man.
Yeah, I was trying to use all y'all story before everybody go back in on me.
No, go ahead.
That's where it's stemming from.
I am I'm not gonna say lucky. I'm a very hardworking individual. I give myself that. So I have been able to put myself in a position to where I can make a certain amount of money, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, but that off of hard work, not luck, not nepotism, hard work. And ain't nothing wrong with nepotism.
Right.
My children are gonna benefit. I hope all of our children benefit out of nepotism.
They should.
But so I say, hey, you know what? I fly a lot for work. I get back home. I got a whole month off, right? I say, okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to work for this specific lady because you know what? I worked with her before. it'll be easy to kind of manage my schedule. I'm coming with a higher set of skill set from when I started the first time when I was working with her. And she's a black woman. I was very intentional about that, right? Everything I just said sounds logical, right? So, you go, hey, this is what I can do. This is my schedule. I'm here to work for you. I get to work. She like, oh wow, this is not the baby I hired for.
It's not play.
Okay, wow. So, how much can you start me at? I know I'm overqualified, but how much can you start me at? I know it's not another black benefit. I start you at 16. Whoa. You know what? Okay. Okay.
You took it?
I took it. Right.
He signed up for the lashing.
When I say that's very underpaid for myself. So okay, boom.
You just need something to do while you home.
While I'm home, I can make sure them kids get their transport money on their 10. Every now and then, Dollar needs some oysters and a steak because I got to be in her face.
Why you got with the oysters and you try to get in the mood? Nasty as hell, boy.
What you call it, aphrodisiac?
Yeah, you nasty.
You know, I'm trying to squeeze. Anyway,
You just nasty.
So it's time for me to get paid, Gio. Oh, the working environment is insane. Like in the culinary, the number one thing you have to be in culinary is clean.
Yes.
You have to be clean at all times. You got to wipe everything. You got to be clean. All right. I get there, of course, that bothered me. So guess what I started doing?
Cleaning. You took over like you was the kitchen man.
Guess what? We understaffed. That's not just here, everywhere across the board.
Yeah.
It's understaffed. Guess what else I started doing? Coming in early and cleaning.
You did that on your own.
On my own. But that's not what you would want as an employer?
Yeah, that's what I want. I got me a good slave. Ooh, I'm gonna crack
Good
this
slave
whip.
for
Yeah.
16
For
too.
16, because 16
I'm gonna
is
crack this whip.
especially for that.
I just gotta stretch it out because before I tear that ass up, I want it to be very, very clear. For 16 an hour, remember 16, right? Okay. So, hey, our payment is not what it used to be. We do it through a software app. A lot of companies do that.
Right.
Not unfamiliar. We do direct deposit. That money hit when it's time for that money to hit, right? Now it's time for Mr. coming in early, prepping up, not really being paid for. Can you stay a little bit longer? This person called out slave. $16 an hour slave, right? Attitude is very entitlement. Oh, Jessica, hold that entitlement thought, because that's something else I want. I didn't write that down. But the entitlement that we have.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, thank you. Time to get paid. I signed up. I made a mistake when I signed up. Hey, you made a mistake. Okay, cool. I called the company. We correct the mistake. Cool. I'm in California, by the way, when it's time to get paid. Okay, fine. Your money be there tomorrow? Nope. Money there in 5-6 days. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That check was $530. I tell you, let me tell you something. I can't do a goddamn thing with $530.
Nothing.
But I'm working with somebody that I worked with before. I got had respect for, and she's black. So once I see, I got to go in and correct things. Guess how much I'm getting paid?
$13 an hour.
$15 an hour. So I'm like,
I think she tried you because you light skinned.
I ain't gonna say it.
She just tried you because you light skinned, bro.
This bitch playing with me. I said, this bitch playing with my money.
Okay, so for all the ones who may not understand what that means, when you work in an hourly job, $1 is a lot of money.
Yeah. $40 a week, $160 a month. Multiply that by 12. That's whatever. Yeah.
So
You
okay,
stealing.
and then not only that, I don't need. Okay, so all right, I called darling. I fly back home. She's a black woman, elder. Okay, let's handle this logically. So I continue to work.
Dum, dum, dum,
Time to get the next check.
dum, dum, dum,
$15 an hour.
I still ain't got it.
dum, dum, dum.
I still ain't got paid.
Today?
Hold on, you still ain't got paid from the when you supposed to got paid from the
Right now.
Yeah. Today.
Ooh.
I told her, I said, Miss Jones. Oh, damn.
we don't know her first name. Go ahead.
Okay. I say, look, I ain't got paid. Oh, you know, I changed over, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool.
Oh, she ain't hit you with the I got you.
No.
She ain't hit you with
Now
that
I
one?
go and pay the cash, and now I pay you, and then I figure that out, and then I would take that money. Not, you know, it almost felt like I know how much else you make elsewhere, so I can kind of take my time. That's the entitlement word again. And let me tell you something else. Working, don't call me son. We not brothers. We not
Family.
This is work. All right.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm done with that.
She ain't call you nephew. She ain't hit you with the nephew. I got you.
Nephew.
She hit you with nephew. I
Nephew.
got you.
Okay, so this crazy, this unfair individual said, okay, well, remind me at this time, and then I said, I work for you.
Let me remind me to
No,
pay you, dog.
past that, you ain't have to remind me to show up for this shift.
Oh, but hold on. I'm glad you
God.
said that. I
She tough.
continued to work
Oh, she tough.
after I didn't get that on time. So just so you can, I'm not the perfect employee. I'm not the perfect.
Nothing.
None of that. I'm not. I mean, I got my faults too. I got my ways and everything. But I'm going to come and I'm going to do that job. And I'm going to do it on time. And I'm going to stay late. And I just learned how to leave work on time. After Kwan just like, okay, look. All right. So, this Sunday come. You know we got a family situation. Saturday come. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go be with my family. Because I ain't got paid. So what's the point of even giving you that extra
Anything.
anything? You ain't giving me no extra on getting me paid. This lady said, I knew you were going to do this.
Do what?
So this why she going to get this lash.
Oh God.
I knew you were going to do this. And you burning bridge.
What bridge, B? Bridge.
Not okay. He calling out for work, but I haven't even paid the man. I haven't
And
figured
then
out how to pay
we
the
got
man.
this situation. It is not like a like the dog. No, like this is a real film. So but even past that, regardless of why you called out, you could have called out because you were just tired.
Yeah.
Like
Nah, he
that's
called-
that's that entitlement.
I ain't working for free no more. That's why he
Right,
called out.
like,
Because
yeah,
you working
but-
for free at this point.
Ooh,
Yeah.
auntie.
Working hard.
Better
for
be
free.
glad mama's in here.
She got to come all the time. We don't cuss when we got guests.
One of the saddest things as well, I watch other people who was working there. No, they wasn't the most polished people, but they did have certain traits about themselves that only need a little bit of attention that can,
Get 'em to where they
really,
be.
They
so
just
it
need
can
some
be
coaching.
clean. Like you got. I seen enough people really try, and I get it. We as a group, it's a lot of things we got to do better.
So how I mean, my question is, how do you handle those tough situations? Do you quit? Do you keep going?
Right.
What you do?
It's a tough spot as
Because
a
my bills still got to get paid. The money gonna come eventually.
you
so do you
get
keep going?
you get treated like shit, and then I can continue to adjust your pay. I can adjust your hours. I mean, it's just so many things that is predatory. It's
Let me
predatory.
ask, what is it? What's tough about it for you?
At this moment,
Yeah.
what's really, I mean, you can't handle me any kind of way. That's the toughest thing about it for me. Another real tough thing, even seeing other people get handled. Like everybody can't say fuck you. I got 3 babies. I got 4 babies. Everybody can't say fuck you. My business is not on a business line, so I mean not on a bus line, so I gotta catch a lift to get to work. If my check $530 and it costs me $25 to get here back and forth,
You just paying to go
Don't
to
add
work.
up.
Well, this is my thing. This is what I would say to you because you are in a position to say, fuck this bitch, I'm out.
Right.
You're in a position to do that because you have the skill set that you can take it somewhere else and get paid $18 an hour, $20 an hour, and it still might not be enough for your skill set, but you have room to do that. You can tell her, hey, Miss Lady, what you're doing and how you handling the business is flawed. Flaw as hell. It's flaw. And I want to respect you, but I can't respect you because this is what you're doing. And if you'll do it to me, somebody who you say, nephew, son, then I know you're doing it to the girl who don't have a choice.
exactly.
She
messed
trifling.
up.
What's her number?
No, I just
I
said
just write a little something up on Google. Miss Jones on
bad
the
review.
shit.
I went here and
you are
dropped names.
you are a crummy human being.
Yeah.
You're a crummy human being, and that's one of the situations where nepotism, and it's a nepotism situation. And like I say, ain't nothing wrong with it. You take advantage of it by you use your blessings and you use it for evil. $30 matter to a lot of the people that work for you. Maybe not to me, but to a lot of people that work for you. I was cooking. It was so busy. She said, tell Mike to make them chicken tenders the way he make them chicken tenders. I'm pulling up in 10 minutes.
She making orders over the phone.
Okay. This lady pull up to the back door and start honking the horn.
Like you supposed to go out there and bring it to her.
Like,
Take it to her, rather.
it don't even matter. You're crummy. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. And
That was nice.
I don't think anybody should work for you. I don't think you set a bad tone, you set a bad environment. And you can't tell anybody how to run their business. But I can tell everybody else in that motherfucker, leave.
Okay.
Yep.
It'll never change.
Around while you can.
Leave. You don't have to be treated that way. One thing that I learned by continuing to move forward, I have fell into better blessings. Leave. You don't have to be there. Okay, you got dreads in your head. Clean them up, get them retwisted, and leave. Seriously. You got 3 kids. I don't know. Your support system, whatever that may be, figure it out. But you don't need that piece of blah, blah, blah. You don't need that. I wrote a letter.
Oh, Lord. You wrote a letter to the lady. You gonna mail it, bro?
And it's to everybody. I just have to express the importance of the damage that crummy black businesses have in our community. It's not that we're not willing to work. It's not. It's not that we're lazy or real late. All that shit that come with being us, right? We have a real sense of self-entitlement that just don't mean shit on the grand scale of anything. Especially when we are way too comfortable with treating each other like nothing. I mean, the lack of compassion for one another is just pathetic. Fuck it. The wholehearted truth is once black people start looking at each other as advantages and not a community, we all downgrade as a group. So, Miss Jones, once I get my money, I am going to start a campaign.
Be for real too.
Dead ass.
So, I had to get that off. I do think it's a lot of dope people, black people to work for, black businesses.
It is.
We just got to find the opportunities, and I think more people got to say, I think that's something we should start. Like maybe we can kind of like do a segment or something and kind of promote the ones that we really feel.
Oh, that's good.
It'll be
That'd be nice.
dope, and giving out real opportunities. Because if we can't just treat each other right, you know what I mean? We'll never catch up to Geo them.
Need help, man. But I'm gonna say this: people don't, and people, as generally speaking, idolize people who don't always treat people the right way.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people don't like Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry employs everybody.
Why people don't like Tyler Perry?
I don't know. They keep talking about he dressed in the dress and and I get that you can have your opinions, but Tyler Perry is very strategic. He started with hiring people who nobody else would hire.
Yep.
Like that's been his thing since been his thing.
Wait, that's a thing to not like Tyler Perry? I'm kind of still stuck in
that.
Yeah,
that's
a lot of
thing.
people. Yeah, a lot of people don't like. They feel like he's not genuine. They feel like he,
And how he got on
and
with
how
the
he got
Madea
on
character.
with Madea. And I'm just like, but that man was living out of his car when his first play. Like, it's just like, and I just feel like people idolize people for the wrong reasons. And that's also plays into what you're saying about how you can't grow. You can't grow if you don't leave certain things.
The guy that he fell down on hard times. He used to be on the Bill Cosby show.
Yes,
What was his name? He was at Trader Joe's.
He was husband.
Yes.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name right now, but I know he was.
Can you look your name up for me real quick, Liz?
He was
You
on
know
the
the
Cosby
curly
Show.
head man. He got a job on one of 50 Cent shows and everything.
Man, he was at Trader Joe's. I heard DJ Vlad. Y'all know who that is?
Yeah, I
A
do.
real big platform. I think he's good at what he do, but still a white boy. And he said he failed at life because he ended up at Trader Joe's. I'm like, man,
And that's how he got
so
rediscovered
crazy.
too. Somebody made a funny meme about him, and
Say it. What's his name? Say it. Jeffrey Owens, right. Tyler Perry when he gave that man a job.
Yeah.
But he continued to move forward even though he wasn't getting paid for Bill Cosby anymore. And you can't predict what Bill, But you just continue to move forward.
Yeah.
Continue to move forward, and you don't have to be treated like shit. You don't got to be treated like shit. Okay. That wasn't too heavy. I really didn't go too crazy then.
No, you all right.
Yeah,
I
good.
saw some smoke probably came out your ears if you had them.
Now, he better than me because my shit would have been like fire. Shit. Especially you already paying me pennies. Like you already not paying me enough to live off of. So if you paying me this, I know shawty on the line ain't getting nothing.
Bro, you can't even buy a car. Once you get a car note and insurance,
Can't afford
you
it.
pop. You pop. And you ain't on the bus line. You ain't even accessible.
You did the right thing. Leave. Leave.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna start a campaign. Yeah.
Gonna get some t-shirts made and
Let me
everything.
know when you do it.
Yeah. Okay. Hey.
Yeah, because it ain't left for me to.
Yeah.
I post something and tag somebody quick.
Yeah, hell, man.
Doodle head. Okay. Gio, let's go into the news, man.
Dum, dum.
There I go. Move. I feel a little off in the new studio.
Oh yeah.
I feel
We
like I gotta
sitting
get
far away,
reused to.
right?
I got to get
Probably because of the chair you sitting in.
No.
That ain't the
This
chair?
the best part.
Oh, okay. I know. It's probably the chair, bro. I know it's the chair. It don't even look comfortable.
Right.
Booty hurting.
Sound like you hating. Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it. This plush do kind of feel good, though.
I really want to get into this one. So have everybody heard about the cartel snatching,
Yeah.
the kidnapping of the 4 people? I don't want to say their names, but 4 Americans, right? Go down to Mexico. They go from South Carolina through Texas to Mexico. Drove. I seen one of the videos where the dude had one of the, what's that thing you bought me? I ride on the plane. That's a car ride. I ain't never seen nobody use one of them on a car ride. Like he laid back like we finna ride.
Yeah.
So I seen some very disturbing things that they were saying about them. No, they was getting into, their backgrounds and.
Why do
As
people
if
do
that matters.
Why do
These
people do
are
that?
missing. Like, why does that matter? But anyway, go ahead.
That made me so mad.
So, they were saying that one of the young ladies was going down there to get a
A BBL.
BBL. What's a BBL?
A Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah.
What's a Brazilian butt lift?
Cosmic, the most dangerous surgery you can get.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that
I
should
think
have
it
killed
is.
you before a heart attack.
But I want to know how much money you save versus, going over there versus
What's
doing
the
it
average
here.
cost of a BBL? Lex, can you look that up for me? Okay.
Because my thing is, you plan for airfare, hotel stay
Yeah,
to
like
get
you-
all the way
you
over
gonna end
there.
up spending more.
Just go to Miami. They doing them down there.
Man, I think
Shit,
it's
they-
hot down there.
Yeah,
My life is valuable. though.
It's not though because people know
The
they
danger.
know the dangers.
Right, but
So it ain't value. You don't have no value anyway if you want to take that chance.
I ain't doing that one, bro.
What?
Especially if you don't have nothing really wrong with your body. Like
just wanna get it
sometimes
done.
I understand people.
That's on average.
In the U.S.,
5,000. That's in the United States.
How much is it in Mexico?
that
Probably
mother about a couple of hundred.
$278
She's
and
like, girl, I paid $350 for that BBL.
well,
Man,
but
they be
that's
looking
because,
like it, too.
that's also because the American dollar goes a
Yeah.
little bit further. So you have that,
But
so
by the
they
time
went-
Yeah.
by the time you spend with travel and once you get your body done and stuff like that, you can't just up and leave. You got to stay there. For a
that you're
minute.
supposed
Like, you
to, but that's the thing. Like that's the thing. You it don't
Go
matter.
ahead. No, this is not a
They
joke.
smoking
This
now.
not a joking matter. This just it's the Nooo Degree Show. Okay. Now go ahead, y'all.
What you
finish.
about to say?
I'm still laughing at how much it may cost to get that down to Mexico.
$250.
Leslie said 4,500 pesos.
US is $12,000.
Okay.
That's on average.
That's the highest.
Okay.
Average is $6,000.
Okay.
Mexico is $4,500.
So
you save about 7,500
wait, 12,000,
here.
6,000, on 12,000 at the highest, 6,000 on average, 4,500 if you go across the border. That ain't enough of a discount.
Man, and this is also
But they
what-
drove, bro. So they on
Oh,
tight
they are.
funds.
They cutting this-
Yeah.
They cutting all the corners.
They drove.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they drove, bro. So
Yeah,
she got her income tax. It was 4,500, and she spent it all.
But my
dropped it.
But even in the United States, though, the disparity between 6,000 to 12,000 is still too much of a disparity. So where are you going in the U.S.
Yeah.
for $6,000?
I mean, it's a lot of little undercover shops here too,
we
though,
know
right?
that what happened to a lot
I
of
don't
people.
know nothing about
getting
that.
that.
No?
Getting that.
I don't know.
I be
put in
hearing
them.
little stories about how
Yeah, a couple of ladies
people
got,
be getting
Like
dying.
the butt
yeah,
shots.
dying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So hold on, that may be the one where they move the fat,
Yeah, the BB when they moved from here.
right?
To
Oh,
the,
so that's not the shots.
no.
Okay, so that's the top notch. Okay.
Mike, how you know about that?
You
What
asked them how
happened
you know
was-
about
We
it.
don't
You
stay
know.
instigating shit.
I'm very blessed to have a nice woman at home.
And he trying to keep it that way.
That's it. Gio,
Period.
we gotta have a talk after the show. So they drive all the way down. They go across the border. Almost immediately, they was being trailed, and they just open fire.
That's crazy.
I seen. Did you see the video?
No,
I saw a little
I don't
clip. I
watch
didn't
the.
see. I saw when it was
I don't-
putting back in the
You the
truck.
only one look at them crazy videos,
Man,
bro.
stop. You gonna make people think I'm really like sadistic, man.
All right.
I just feel like
You want to
know the
Yeah,
information, right?
No, the information was in the article. You watched something. That's different, bro. You like seeing that?
No,
Okay.
I really don't.
All right.
But it's the aftermath of it. You can see the van is shot up. It's bullet holes in the window, bullet holes in the doors. Tires were shot out first. It was like surgical. When you're shooting, it's called shooting tight. So when you shoot it, when you see bullet holes, multiple bullet holes in a small area close together, you know it's somebody who's trained.
All right. They know what they're doing.
So I mean, and also a bystander got shot. But anyway, so in the video you can actually see the guys. They vest up. They look like policemen. It's broad daylight, real traffic. Cars just driving.
They
around.
just were just going like, ain't nothing
just
going on.
Round around it. They taking the bodies. The lady is the one who was least injured. I don't think she actually got shot. I'm not sure. It was one though. That's the one who's the most okay, even though nobody's okay. Take her, drag her. Put her in the car. Take the other, that was a lady, I think. She clearly like in and out of it. Take her, put them in the car, in the truck, and everybody just casually like jump in the truck.
Minding their business. I ain't trying to get in that truck
crazy.
with them.
Hey, Gio, now I'm really not asking you this because you're Hispanic, but I am. Are cartels? No, seriously. Cause Gio, Gio, you from where?
El Salvador.
Is that a thing in El Salvador, cartels? So I
mean, it's probably more low key, but
Right.
not like
Mexico.
Right.
They're just part of the government.
I mean, right. I want no. The reason that I asked because the way that they talk about cartels is almost like they run, Mexico like a
certain-
country.
Yeah.
It seems more normal.
Right. But
It's like gang-
Cause man, you driving by and you like the cartel doing cartel shit. Let me just go on and go about my day.
But what I really want to transition into coming like based off of that incident, do you guys think traveling international is really safe?
I think so, depending on where you go. Every
Yeah.
place is going to have a dangerous place, even the U.S.
Right.
Yeah.
For some reason, go ahead.
It is. I ain't really been nowhere. I got a passport, but I ain't been nowhere yet.
Right.
But it does. I feel like it's scary. It makes you not want to travel. It makes you not want to experience. It makes you not want to go. Like I was thinking about that when I saw the clip, but then I thought about it again. I still want to go to Mexico because I ain't been. I want to go do ratchet stuff with my girls.
I mean, you could do that in California. I'm
But
sorry,
then
Jess.
I also
Mexico.
thought. But then I also thought. It's dangerous here too.
Right.
It's dangerous for me going to the gas station. It's
But you know
dangerous
what? It's like
leaving
the
from work.
danger you know versus the danger that you don't.
Well, you
like
do got a
that's
point
the
there.
difference. Like
I kind of got.
I think
this.
I
they
know
the
not
best-
to be walking around,
I would rather
LA
if I do,
in
I'll
no
go to
red
a
or no
resort.
blue. You know not.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Like,
right.
I kind of got this notion once you get past the tourist zones, like
It's danger.
That's
it's danger, and you're you're not even
like
part of their
but
culture.
That's just like in DC. Or I mean, it's just like in Atlanta.
Right.
You know you're gonna stay on the belt line. You know you're gonna go
Don't
to
go to the
Atlantic
Bluff.
Station.
Right.
But you not finna fool around in the bluff.
Gotcha.
You just not finna.
Hell, I ain't finna
go
fool
to
around in the bluff.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people also say once you get outside the tourist zones, you really see how poor other countries are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
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 Everybody and they mama know I'm the most scariest nigga you'll meet in your life. I mean, I don't play no game. I don't park my car. I almost told you to back up when you parked in. Back. What I tell you, just when you pulled in?
Oh yeah, I don't. Anybody tell you I back up everywhere. I
mean,
park, 'cause
I
I gotta
back-
peel out just in case.
You got to be able to see. Q car me scared.
Why they can come from behind though? You backed up.
But
they
what's
can
the
come
best
from
opportunity? What's gonna give you that? Sometimes it's just a moment, a second. It's slight. You know, Kawana had to come. You know what? I'm sick of all y'all. The truth is,
Thank
we
you.
too comfortable. We too comfortable.
Who is we? Us.
Over here in America, we too
Okay.
comfortable, and
Alright.
we forget how close this thing is. Like, who do anybody even think about Russia and Ukraine anymore?
I do. I see
And
it.
they still at war. Yeah.
Like, but do you
And Russia
think about
getting
it?
their ass beat.
Do you think about it?
Nah.
No.
Not,
I think about
Do you
Russia.
think
and,
about it, Gio?
I think about Russia and China teaming up to try to mess with us.
I seen, you remember the little spy balloon they just had?
That's
That
what
was
I
over
think
the
about.
Pacific. Kawana asked me yesterday. She said, "Hey, what's a Taliban?" And I was kind of explaining the purpose of a Taliban, and it don't sound so bad when you understand their logic, right? Like, okay, so America, we came from Europe. I'm telling not us. Came from Europe, King George. This land, go over, conquer, set up states. And you know what everybody said once they started organizing colonies and getting structure and started getting money? They told King George, fuck you. We ain't sending you no more money. Matter of fact, this our shit and it's better than being over there. That's a Taliban. It's the same thing. This is our belief. This the course we choose. We don't like the way you taxing us, so guess what? Fuck you. We gonna fight. That's what it is. Now, when you explain it that way, it's like, oh, it's not just people running around in rags and in caves.
With-
I mean,
That's the picture they showed us, though.
right. I mean, that's how we. That's why I asked about the cartel. Cause everything we see about cartel is. Now, I ain't saying go be the cartel.
Look like a good. Yeah.
What you saying?
Yeah.
I think safety precaution, those little inches, means everything in life. I don't even sleep with the door open. Do any of y'all sleep with the door open?
And I don't like no doors
You sleep
open.
with the door?
I don't like my closet door open, my bathroom. I close all my doors.
You don't, Q?
I had the door open. You know your bedroom door?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it open because I want to hear.
You want to hear?
Yeah, if somebody come through the front door, I need to hear.
So you can't hear with the door closed?
I can hear it better.
Do any of y'all sleep with the door open? No? So Q, I'm not that scary then. You really got me thinking I'm scared.
I mean, I don't know, bro. That's just weird. I ain't closing my
Is
bedroom door.
that scary or smart?
I close it. I don't know.
Have anybody ever broken your house before?
Not while I was there.
Yeah.
No?
Not while I was there.
But somebody broke your house when you weren't there. I remember we had this break-in, and this was our Flash Old Parkway.
Somebody broke in your spot.
And just the fact that they just was there.
Oh yeah, you feel violated, bro. You don't even want to stay there no more.
We did.
Exactly, bro.
I wasn't even at mine. I moved immediately.
Right, when that happened.
Yeah.
And she
They did
wasn't
it while I
even
was
there.
gone, but I'm like,
Me and Q had a back and forth about me pulling up in somebody's driveway.
That was a real argument too, bro. Look, man, we on the way to take Jabari home, and
You gotta go.
see you later, Jeff. Oh yeah, you can't take the headphone. We need them.
Thank you, cousin, for coming. Love you, love you, love you.
have a good one.
Oh, you gonna come sit down? So we taking Jabari home.
All right, thank you, little cousin. See you later.
All right. I really don't want to do it anyway, but we taking him home. So anyway,
Well, you gotta take a shot at the bar. I might have him over this week. Everybody got one of them friends. Go ahead.
and we pull up to the house, and I'm getting ready to pull in the driveway where he lived. And Mike had his fucking fit. Why the hell you pulling these people's driveway? He live here, bro. It's not a stranger. I'm taking him. You still don't pull in nobody's driveway. So I'm like, that's what I do.
Why not?
See, look.
First of all, we know him. We don't know them.
He live.
Oh,
That's
okay.
his mama house.
So what? Do you know him, mama?
I might hit. No,
Stop playing with that, boy.
no, I would. No,
Did you know her daddy?
I don't know nobody from
So
him.
I'm like,
but I know him, so I feel like it's safe to pull up in his house.
That's how it happened. Them folk thought they can drive through. They thought they can drive through Mexico. It's. I don't want to sound like I'm blaming them, but I think them small inches is life changers in life. That's what I.
So you basically saying the cartel might have jumped out at Jabari Mama house and did something to us.
Maybe.
Rumble clock. Jabari Jamaican
You know what? Actually, they mistaking them for some
gang members or
for
something.
some Haitian smugglers. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they thought they were.
That ain't
That's what I
that,
heard.
right. So that ain't even too far from Jabari. Jabari is like Caribbean, right?
Yeah, he Jamaican.
Right, Jamaican.
Can't wait to see him.
Is Jamaican and Haiti that's
Nah, that's two different places.
oh
bro.
damn. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I don't know, bro. I just wanted to I wanted to speak on that. I think we just too light about the way that we move in general.
But why is it so trendy to go to Mexico? There's so many beautiful beaches right here. I mean, in the U.S.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
that's really pretty and beautiful.
I think experiencing new cultures are really, really dope.
Yeah, I guess.
No? I mean, further your knowledge to learn.
We don't know enough about our own. We're going to look at somebody else's. I don't hear people trending to go to Africa.
But that's technically not even our own.
Yeah.
Technically, we closer to African than we are to Mexican.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I don't know. I feel real close to Gio.
Y'all almost the same skin
Exactly.
tone.
He is.
He like the Falcons. He like the Falcons, and you don't.
What that mean? I'm not a fool and y'all are. What the hell? What y'all saying?
Sick of y'all.
I toasted you, Gio. I mean, no.
And
I
then
mean,
y'all got these cups like they special and
They are
you probably gonna choke on whatever's in it like they
Say
do.
that.
But to answer the question, right? But to answer the question, I mean, I think learning new culture. That part I do love about it. Actually,
The food.
right. What
He said the food.
what's on my bucket list to learn, Don?
You want to learn Spanish? I think you should. I really do.
You could get by as a Mexican. You want to join MS-13 or something? What?
I think I can get by as a Mexican
I think you can too.
or something else. Dominican,
Yeah, you could do
Dominican.
Dominican.
right?
You can do the
Yeah, Dominican. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna need to let nobody know. Ooh, I'ma know what all y'all think. I'm just come through. I'm still have 4-1s on, like, and eat me some of that good street food.
And they gonna be calling you all kind of.
And then I'm be like, do butter.
Gio, did he just say something offensive? Let's just make
He didn't say anything. It sounded Spanish though.
It sound good though.
You gotta roll it a
I
little
be
bit.
working on my rolls.
It was smooth.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You can post it.
Yeah, all you gotta do is be confident. You can get away with everything.
That's about right.
Okay, well, how much time we got left?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
That's pretty much it. I wanted to make sure we was on time today. We working on that. TK.
Yeah.
What, Gio? What about it?
Hey,
Oh no. Oh, you no, I know I got a little bit more left to say. Hurry up.
no rush.
No rush.
Yes, Rush.
It's the
No
new
rush, just 10 minutes.
it's the new room. How y'all like the new room?
It looks good. I gotta see what I look like on camera. Do I look
I wonder what
sexy
I
like
look
I
like,
normally do? Let me lick my lips. Yeah, I think I can be all right.
Yo.
Bro, my woman seen this.
I want to even. She's not even in my atmosphere as far as that go. I was looking at the camera.
Stop! Don't lick your lips next to my woman, man.
She wasn't even looking at me. That was for the world, bro. Like the LL thing. You told LL Cool J that when he do it?
He would.
For real, you gonna scream at the TV?
He probably would.
It was on his sofa. I'd be like, hey, look, man.
He probably wouldn't be sitting next to
Yeah, I'm
her.
about to say you gonna have wifey on your left. Him right here, right.
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 She probably won't be here.
She gonna be a hostage at the house,
like
bro.
that.
Yeah.
No, tell them.
She'll be right in that door. Hey, darling, you all right in there?
I can't breathe. I got 10 more minutes
We
of
got
oxygen
10
left.
minutes.
Don't do it like that.
I said we got 5 minutes left.
Crazy.
All right.
Something wrong with you.
But anyway, did you have a good time together?
Yeah.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah, I actually did.
You willing to coming back?
Yeah, if you want me back.
My God. Q, but we getting people want to come on the show, Q. We got to make decisions.
You over the personnel
Man, stop. You
department.
keep trying to put that off on me, man. The
got-
percentage you got don't say that. The percentage you got say,
But listen, man, certain things go to certain
and
compartments.
we got percentage in paper. Written down.
You making my eye twitch.
You don't get to do that.
With the eye twitch?
Yeah, man. We had to have a whole after
Everything
this
worked
show.
out.
right. Yeah.
Pretty good.
And we still got some things to iron out. I got some things to iron out.
Personnel
That what you saying,
department.
right?
Yep. Say like the offensive coordinator, defense coordinator. Yeah, you know.
What else? Well, thank you for coming, TK.
Oh,
thank
thanks
you
for
for
allowing me to be here. I really appreciate
making
it.
that
It's the
drive.
first time I did a podcast. I was
Really?
excited. Yeah.
Okay. Well, round of applause for our guest, you guys. They
TK.
showing some love. Thank Mom, dude, too. You welcome to come back, too. That energy is amazing. And that's the Nooo Degree Show. Yay. You know we in this thing together. And back in, don't put in nobody a driveway.
Bro, I was supposed to back into our driveway.
No, you supposed to park on the side.
At all.
With the curb, you know the driveway. We gonna park
We
in
need to
front of
get
it.
Jabari Mama on the sofa so we can ask her what's the appropriate thing to do.
Okay, that's it. Let's get out of here.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Your leg might be sweet.